What sorts of things do you listen for when you go to a concert? Like a piano recital or an opera or a symphony concert. What is that space you put yourself in that you're listening for, and how did you train yourself to do that? Zach?
I mean, I think that you're always looking for personality or a personal stamp. I mean, you're looking for, obviously there's kind of technical, there are sort of quote unquote like objective measures of being in tune or singing in key, and yet we hope that a lot of performances we're at with that we're kind of past that, and we can kind of talk about interpretation, and we can talk about the performers who are better than good or better than accurate, but and who kind of endow what they're doing with intention and passion and all of these adjectives that are kind of undefined, kind of you know it when you see it kinds of adjectives. When there is something, I mean, I think about something all the time that Nico Muhly, the composer, told me, which it was his way of evaluating his own music, which is that is it preferable to silence? And in this, like basically in the sense of like when someone is singing, when someone is playing, do you wish that they just kept going? I mean, that to me is still kind of the baseline, and is what they're doing. Does it is it really engaging you and really showing, not in a way that is kind of willful, but in a way that just feels genuinely, organically interesting and personal. I mean, again, these are not clearly definable terms.
Yeah, that's actually that's the problem, because we're always trying to find the words for that. And to be sure, I absolutely agree with all of that, that there is a certain objective standard of accuracy, of being in tune, of like being with the orchestra. That's always helpful. And in fact, it's actually quite nowadays, given what, the kinds of people who are performing, on our stages, hearing something that is actually not up to standard is extremely rare. I mean, when I was first starting out, you could actually, I mean, you could get a night at the Met that was just like, whoa, so I don't know what they were doing or what they were smoking or like, but that, and, back in the early 80s, but nowadays you just like, you don't see that anymore. So what you're really looking for me, is an emotional connection that's created through intention, through technique, through authenticity. I think that's really what I'm looking for.
I'm I'm looking for the moment that I can tell my friends about who are not musicians. I am looking for the moment that I can use to convince somebody as to why this was impactful, or what could have been better, or what didn't quite work. I'm looking for the moments where I know that the performer or the director or whoever made a choice, that I'm going to do this way and not this other way. Space between the notes.